Just for those of us who've never been in your shoes, can you describe the feeling right now and that just the motivation to stay alive, right? To avoid that fate, to get on that plane and play another game.
Yeah, I mean everything that's on my mind right now is how we win a game tomorrow. That's obviously I can bring out all the cliches of it's one game at a time and all that good stuff, but I mean that's really what it is. At this point, I feel like through 3 games, have we deserved to win a game? I think so. I think we've played 2 at least pretty good games. It hasn't happened for us, but still, I mean, it's 4 games. That's all it is. We had stretches of 8 games and 16 games throughout the regular season. We won 3 straight against Dallas. So we can do it. It's a matter of just finding that first win and go from there.
Right side, front row, Josh.
Ryan, following up on that, you guys felt really good about game 1. You feel like you're close, but like you're down 3-0. Why are you down 3-0?
I mean, obviously, at this point of the year, it's just little things. I mean, that can be the difference maker in games, and they've found ways to do more of those little things that can push you over the top in all 3 games. So, I mean, I think game 1, we played well, controlled most of the game. I thought last night, same thing, but at the end of the day, it's we're down 3-0. So, like you said, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say other than, I mean, we focus on one at a time, and we get tomorrow, and then we move on.
That same row, Derek.
Hey, Ryan. It's been a theme to these playoffs that you guys play well, then a mistake costs you and it's in the back of the net. Like, it's a big mistake that costs you and get back in the net. Same thing happened last night a couple times. How do you eliminate those mistakes from the game and not give away freebies, I guess?
Well, I mean, I think first of all, the teams that you play at this point of the year make the little mistakes seem bigger because they take advantage of them, and I feel like we're the same as that. It's hard to give up any kind of mistakes where it doesn't end up in the back of your net or in a great chance. But I think what we talk about all the time is staying patient and trusting that we don't need to force anything, and eventually we'll find a way to break through. And I mean, that's always our mindset. Of course, there's going to be little things that happen here and there. I mean, it's 60 minutes of hockey. That always happens, but it's just finding ways to stick with it and just trust that we will break through at some point.
Right side, second row, Mark.
Mattias, we're hearing a lot from in the room and everybody about little things, little mistakes, goals that aren't going in, chances that aren't getting converted. From where we're watching the game upstairs, we're seeing Florida take away the middle of the ice. They're owning the middle of the ice. They're keeping you guys outside. We're seeing them win more board battles. We're seeing your zone exits. You guys are having a hell of a time making a clean zone exit. Are those the big things that you guys got to get control of here so the little things can happen?
I don't think you're wrong in that at all. I think, though, there's times against Dallas they kind of did the same thing to try to take away the middle, but I think more so coming to our point is that we haven't really we've had good periods where we've played good and we've probably just served a goal or two where we haven't gotten it. But there's a couple times against Dallas we had periods where we're just all over them and we just kept coming because now they want to set up in their the way they played, as you're saying, taking away the middle of the ice. But if we can just find a way to kind of keep coming at them a little harder, make them play out of their position, and then again playing with a lead is a big thing in this time of year. It's when we go down 3-1, 4-1 yesterday, you kind of have to almost start cheating a little bit more and get out of your structure, so to speak, more than anything. So I don't disagree with you at all. I think they're a good team. There's only 2 teams left in the league of 32, so it's obviously going to be hard, and they play a really hard defense, and then they do take away your time and space in the middle. But at the same time, I think we can do a better job of kind of pushing them to be outside their comfort zone a little bit when it comes to defending.
Left side, back row.
Ryan, I wanted to get your thoughts on Sam Gagner. This is a guy who's been around this organization multiple times over the years, has had quite a long journey through the NHL. Just your thoughts on him as a person and what he's kind of meant to somebody supporting you guys off the ice right now.
Yeah, he's a great leader for us. Even when he doesn't play, I mean, he's a great guy to have around the room, and known him for a long time. He's been in this organization a lot. I feel like even when he got traded there, he still felt like an Oiler. He wants to be here. He wants to be helping out any way he can. So great role model for a lot of the younger guys coming up. And yeah, I mean, just a great teammate to have around.
We'll take a few more. Right side back row, Salim.
Hi, for Ryan again, about Sam, and you've known him for a long time, like you said, what has he taught you over the years, or what impact do you see Sam having on younger players in this organization right now?
I think the want and the tenacity to keep getting better and be successful. I mean, he's been in the league for 17 years, and I feel like he just continues to want to get better and want to make an impact on in any way that he can. He accepts a role and wants to be the best that he can be at that role. But I think the big thing is just his ability to want to play well and want to be the best that he can be.
We'll stay in that same row. Rob?
Hey, Ryan. When you guys are in the room telling yourselves that you can come back and win this thing, what are the reasons that you give? Where's that hope or belief rooted?
I mean, all season we've been our backs have been against the wall a lot this season, and we found ways to get out of it, and it's just a belief in this room, and yeah, I mean, it helps that I feel like we've played at least two good hockey games that we haven't. Obviously, at the end of the day, all that matters is winning these games. But we played 2 really good hockey games, and we know that we have the ability to do it. But I think we can take a lot from the season, start of the season, even different times throughout the playoffs. We've been down, and we haven't given up on each other. And I think that shows a lot of the character that we have in the room. And I mean, we all believe that we can do it.
We'll take 2 more in English and then 1 in Swedish for Mattias. Right side, second row, Jim.
This is for Ryan. What is Florida doing against yourself and Zach and Leon and stuff to keep you away from the net so that you're not getting those grade A chances like you normally get?
Well, I mean, obviously they're a good defensive team. You don't get to this point without being a good defensive team. I think the big thing is that we can continue to get better at is creating loose pucks off forechecks and playing in the O zone more than just trying to come through in the neutral zone and make plays. It's not going to be there as much, and we're at our best when we play a simple game and create stuff in the O zone. So, I mean, that's where we need to play. We need to be able to get to the front of the net, create chances. Usually it's coming from the point and create chances from that and get those second, third opportunities.
Ryan, thank you for your time. You can step down if you want, and we'll switch over to Swedish, the center left, Jonathan.
Hej Mattias. I början på sån här serie så pratar ju båda lagen om att det är så viktigt att njuta av det och kul och allt det här. Och uppenbarligen så är det ju inte lika roligt när man inte får resultaten. Hur viktigt är det att fortfarande ha kul i det här läget, och vad gör man för att liksom ha kvar, att inte bli för spänt?
Ja, det är väl alla individuella på, kan jag tänka mig. För mig själv så är det väl lite att man får väl rannsaka sig själv lite här också och tänka att ja, vi har torskat 3 och det känns som att man är på havets botten liksom. Men sen så får man också komma på att vi är i en final här och det är 2 lag kvar. Så att vi har ju gjort någonting bra för att komma hit och vi är ett bra hockeylag. Och tycker även i den här serien att det är väl kanske lite enkelt att säga att vi skulle ha förtjänat en match här och där. Men jag tycker att vi har spelat i alla fall 2 av matcherna bra nog för att få med oss en vinst. Och skulle det är det som är i slutspelet också, det är väl det som är skärmen, men hela 3-0, 2-1, det är som fruktansvärt stor skillnad. Så att nu sitter vi med 3-0 och eller 0-3 och det är ju vad det är liksom, utan vi får bara fortsätta att tugga på och ta en match i taget här nu. Och sen så vet ju vi också hur det är för dem nu. Då ska de försöka slå in matchbollen, vilket är det svåraste för dem att göra. Så att det är bara att försöka komma ut och ha en bra match imorgon, och sen så vet man att har man haft någonting och varit så nära någonting och sen börjar det steg för steg ta sig ifrån dem i och med att vi vinner matcher, så det är ju någonting som är våran morot i det hela.
Last one.
Kan du beskriva känslan lite grann när ni kommer till rinken idag och vad ni gör och om det finns någonting man kan göra utanför isen för att bryta någon form av mönster eller något åt det hållet?
Nej, jag tycker väl att det är väl bara att fortsätta egentligen på samma... vi har gjort någonting nu i 8 månaders tid i alla fall nu om vi räknar bort första månaden som inte var kanske någon jippomånad för oss, men sen dess så har vi ändå gjort någonting som har gjort att vi har vunnit hockeymatcher och hade väl bästa recordet i NHL under de månaderna och sådär, så att någonstans måste man väl komma ihåg att ja, vi har torskat 3 raka, men vi behöver ju inte återuppfinna hjulet här heller, utan vi är ett bra hockeylag och det vi gör det är små detaljer som avgör, så att det är klart att det finns lite grann att prata om eller lite grann att fila på, men i det stora hela så försöka komma ut imorgon med samma energi och helt enkelt vinna en hockeymatch. Det är väl där fokus ligger och det är väl där vi försöker idag också, att bara komma igång igen och försöka sätta igång hjärnorna på att det är det som gäller.